Welcome to Book Date with You, episode 85. Today we are going to talk about this book, The Happiness Project by Gretchen Rubin, and this is our part 4. And
Mm,
the last one we are talking about this part of the book.
wow. You see, we spent 4 episodes to share with you all these practical tools. So let's jump into this episode. We were going to talk about from the April till July.
July.
Yes. In the April, the title is called Lighten Up. Okay, how you can lighten up your day. Because as I always say, when you start your day right, you win your morning, you win your day. So Gwenjin, she shared about this one, sing in the morning, which I love it so much. It's the way that you have this cheering effect. Because when you sing in the morning, like you act the way that you want to feel. This is what Wenjun shared in her book. She said, I become a true believer of the act the way I want to feel. By acting happy, I make myself feel happy. And I practice this and I love to sing song in the morning, just a short one. Whenever I just want to sing, I sing, I feel so much happy that I really encourage you to do that too. So
Wow, I
next,
don't know you sing. Okay,
yeah, this is
next.
something Gideon don't know about me.
Yes, yes. And I am not going to ask you to sing right now. No. Okay. The next one is how to lighten up is acknowledge the reality of people's feeling. And Gretchen gives some very easy things that we can do, like even if your children or anyone just um, expressing their feeling of sadness or not happy or complaining, just repeating what the person say,
Mm.
it will just show that you appreciate what her point of view of their feeling. This is already enough to bring peace to the person. You don't have to think much. Just repeat what the person say, like, you're saying that you are sad, you're saying that you are disturbed or confused by all this. But you didn't give your opinion. You just repeat what the person say, and this is already enough to acknowledge their feelings, and it will bring peace to them. It's very easy to do so, because acknowledging the bad feelings allows the good feelings to come back, to return back to that person.
Mm.
Okay, so and the other way is when we communicate to person, there are certain skill. I think Gretchen specifically say that don't say no or stop to someone, especially to your children. I see a lot of parents, they just do this, stop yelling, stop doing this, don't do this. Gretchen say that instead of giving this kind of command, give information and show that although I understand what you want or what you're feeling, I have reason for not allowing you, not granting you to do this. You can just tell the children, if you are shouting, you are, disturbing the other children that's sitting around you. Do we want to do that? You can just, say like that, instead of just saying stop yelling. And
Mm.
children don't understand why you want me to do that. So she also admit that this is a difficult to do so, but try to do so, and it will bring a lot of different things to the children.
Yes, not only to children, to adult also
Adult.
the same, right? So we want to acknowledge how people actually feel, and you can feel what they feel,
Yeah,
literally, if you really put yourself in their shoes. So let's go to the third one. I love it so much. Is take time for projects.
yeah,
Is anything that you plan. You can just do a very short plan about something like, for example, some family members or friends that they're having their birthday, so you can actually plan for a celebration for them, or you can actually send them some cards, or you want to plan a trip, like just to like tomorrow I'm planning a short family trip, like one afternoon. Sometimes we may not need to have the entire 1 week or entire few days kind of long trip. You can have that, one afternoon or one morning kind of the trip that can enjoy that moment together, and you still can do whatever you want to do. So I think this is a taking time for projects definitely can help you to boost some of your happiness. So let's go to the me.
May.
Hmm,
May, I think it's easy one. Is leisure. How to take leisure and find more fun,
hmm,
right? I think Gretchen talk about if doing something fun is like taking time to be silly, activity that is satisfying but has no economic significance. You don't harm other people. It doesn't necessarily lead to any praise or recognition, but you just do something that is silly, that is fun to you. And to Gretchen, there are three categories of fun. The first fun is challenging fun. Challenging fun is something that challenging your mindset or your physically, or like taking a course, learning something. It might be challenge to your mentally or physically. The second fun thing is accommodating fun. Like you're accommodating, you are like accompany your parents, your elderlies, your children to do something. It's accommodating fun. Sometimes you don't maybe like to do it, but you have to accompany them. The third type of fun is relaxing fun. Just something relax yourself, like yoga, like just swimming, all this that can relax. And according to yourself, these three type of funds, you can just do it, and hopefully you have some fun.
I'm curious, Gideon, what is your relaxing fun?
For me, might be different from others. For me, relaxing fun is taking care of my plants and also reading. And also having coffee, right?
Yeah, look at that. It's like Bridget always mentioned about this, it's be ourselves. So to her, she write in her book is be Gretchen. Her name is Gretchen, be Gretchen. Because sometimes things that you feel fun for yourself, you find more fun in yourself, does not mean other people feel the same too. Vice versa. What other people love to do or feel the fun doing it does not mean that you feel the fun too. So that's the reason why we all find our own. Yes, you go and find more fun because you want to bring more fun into your life. So I love to do, one thing that people don't know about me. I believe, Gideon, you may not know as well. What is the accommodating fun for me? My
Bringing your
accommodating
parents,
fun is bringing elderly, that include
elderly.
my parents, to hospital.
Wow.
I mean, nobody think that going to hospital can be a fun thing to do.
Yeah. Yes.
I tell you, if you never turn that towards that, negative emotion to something more positive, you will end up into depression very fast. I promise you. That is something I learned along the journey, how to turn that negative, feelings to something more fun. That is my accommodating fun, honestly. Okay, so let's go to the month of June. Yes, I love it so much. Make time for friends. Yes. We need close long-term relationships, and we need to be able to confide in others, and we need to belong. This is very important. And by the bare minimum, at the bare minimum, how you actually can deepen the connection with other people. This book share one very important tools. It's called Remember Birthdays. It's just like we all remember each other birthday very, very well. So to test your memory, Gideon, when is my birthday?
Oh no. Is it August? It is September? It's
Whatever.
August. I know it's August. I know it's August.
August. I'm August baby.
Yes.
So Gideon's birthday is in June. So anyone want to wish him a happy birthday, wish me a happy birthday in August, welcome to all. So and also definitely we want to be generous
Oh
to
yeah, be generous. I like the point about be generous. Brendan talk about be generous to people around you. People life are far more complicated than they appear from the outside. So it means that sometimes if you have people, if you're driving and people jump your queue, suddenly maybe sometimes people have emergency. I mean, yeah, of course we give the it's good or bad, right? Or people have some bad day or on that day, or they have encountered something, that's why they have a bad mood on that day. So you encounter some maybe not so good service from a waiter or waitress. So be generous, give people allowance, and think that maybe people have a bad day or they have something happens. So be generous to people around you, and you help yourself also, not to be aggravated by other people around you. Yeah.
I personally have a weird way is because I don't like to buy present. It can be very, I don't know how to describe my own feeling. It's like, I don't like these chores to go to pick up present, to buy present, but I have my own way to give the gift to other people. So I being myself, like be Joyce, right? Like Gwen always share be Gwen. So it's like be Joyce. I love to use my way. It's like I call a friend and have a catch up. Recently I do a lot of this, and if you are listening to this and you are one of the friends that I call for the catch up, you know who you are. And then I do offer like how to encourage each other. I think this is one very important way. And another way how I can be generous is just be generous with your kind words.
Yeah.
There's one day I was in airport. So there is singer that he actually sing freely in the walkway of the airport. And then beside him there is a box. And if you feel like you want to give a tips to him while listening to his song, actually I spent about an hour
Oh,
in the airport area sitting around there myself. So I enjoy his singing a lot, and he has such a sweet and great voice. So I give him some tips, and I walk in front of him, tell him that you have a great voice. I can see from his smile, it's such a great, great one. So I always encourage people, when you say be generous, it does not mean that it must come up from your money, meaning that your money, it can come up from your action, your kind little action that means so much to other people too.
yeah. If
Yeah.
if just one simple sentence and light up a person's day,
Mm,
why not do it? Just one simple word or one simple sentence. It's just
yes,
easy to do it, right? Yeah.
I always do this recently. I don't know why. I just feel so much happy with myself too. So let's go to the July. Gideon, you want to start first?
Oh, July is my favorite topic, money. So, I think a lot of people have different feeling about money. I think, but a lot of people know that, right? Money satisfy your basic material needs. It can bring security. You can earn recognition. You can buy time. Ask people to do things for you, buy time. You can solve a lot of issues. And according to this book, there are three factors that shape the significance of money to a person. First one, it depends on what kind of a person you are. Whether you are a person that looking at money very heavily or lightly, it doesn't. It's nothing right or wrong about this. Secondly, is it depends on how you spend your money, like how is your lifestyle. The third one is it depends on how much money you have relative to the people around you, because human tend to compare to the environment, the neighborhood that arounds them. And money and or health is actually very similar. They have a similar kind of relationship. Why I say it is because money or health, when it's a problem, you will think little of other things. You will just think of health issue, money issue, and when it's a problem. But when it's not a problem, you don't think about much about it. So this money and health are actually very strange relationship to a human, and it contribute to happiness mostly in the negative way. Why I say that? When the lack of them will bring much more unhappiness, but possessing them doesn't bring a lot happiness to you, because you don't think much about it. You just think that, oh, I deserve it. But the negative way is, if you don't have it, then it will bring a lot of unhappiness to you. I think it's same as people don't think much about their health, but if they have issue, they will think of little other things. Just think about their health, how to solve it now. So, but again, the book also say that being healthy doesn't guarantee happiness, right? So you still have to do other things, like, Joyce, you can share.
Because buy some happiness this month of July, the topic of that. And buy some happiness, definitely. Money, yes, definitely can buy some happiness, but it has its own limit. Yeah, we cannot deny that. And I love to use money to buy experience. the experience that you can have, that treat, that the moment that you can create, that happiness together with your loved one, whoever around you. So that is so, so happy. And I would say that, that is like how you can use the money to help you to create that happy moment. And I would say that another point of view in my personal usage of money, and I'm the girl that crazy about online course. That you can think about any of the online course, I go and buy for it. For the past 10 years, I don't know how many online courses that I attended. It's tons of thousands of that. It's like, I really, really, money can help me to buy my growth, my personal development, my personal growth. It's like for me, that is the atmosphere of growth that Renchen shared in this book. If you feel yourself are growing, you feel yourself is progressing, you feel the happiness. This is something can relate to me so much because I am who I am since, I don't know, since when I really love to read. And I just now before the session start, Gideon and I have a conversation about how much inflation affects the price of a book and also a magazine. It can be very, very a lot. So that's the reason why I said we can all, this is something that I see that it's a challenging fun for me. I challenge myself to grow and I feel fun and I see my progress and I feel happy. So that is for the month of July. Anything to add on before we go, Judith?
No, I think
Okay.
we cover a lot this book from January to December, and I really hope someone read this and do something of it. Yeah.
Yes, practical. Definitely, we want to bring the practical tools to you, and definitely you want to take action. Then you can see what is the difference between before you read this book or before you hear our session, and then let us know what is the one things that you want to take action right now to feel the effect of happiness in you. And let us know in the comment section below, and see you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.